It's getting dark, and I want to do one more video before the light is gone. And yes, we have 2 more weeks before the elections, I think. I'm so glad when it's over. Very, very, very happy. I have to listen to my significant other. Oh, you have to vote, you have to vote. One vote can change things. People, no, nothing will change. Whoever's going to become president is already determined. They're already determined who's going to be president. No, we are not voting anymore. I've said that so many times. Yeah, deep state. Oh, deep state. That's the ones behind the Democrats, or some people even think the Democrats are the deep state. No, deep state is behind the government. Both parties. We do not have two sides. We have only two booths that are controlled by the same body. And how many times have I said who is in control? I just saw a report, documentary report. Unfortunately, it was German, so I cannot recommend it. And they were talking about a history of Freemasonry, and that, yeah, almost every president was a Freemason from the beginning. The founding fathers, we always say, oh, the founding fathers, they were Christians. They were Masons, mainly Masons. And many Masons, they go to Christian churches. Okay, Protestants. But are they really? Who is really their God? In God we trust. Remember, that's a Mason symbol, this pyramid with the all-seeing eye on top. Mason symbol. Mason put it there. And most people, again, most politicians, now I shouldn't say nowadays anymore, but yeah, from the beginning, most politicians are Masons. Now there's somebody else that's really over the years, past 150 years, entered into the politician scene, and that's the Catholics. And this documentary made it very clear that, of course, the Jesuits also dabbled in Masonry. So yeah, who is really on top of both of them? The Masons and the Jesuits. It's Lucifer. Yep, it's Lucifer. And I know people don't want to acknowledge that. Oh, but they're good Christians. They're doing good deeds. And yet, if you research it, and of course they're not going to tell you, Lucifer is really on top. Plenty information out there that tells us that. So now when we look at these candidates, well, they're always in connection either with the Jesuits or Freemasons. But lately I would think that in recent years, the Jesuits really have everything in their hand. Well, because Jesuits also control the Freemasons. So who is the deep state? You know, if you've been watching my videos about the pyramid of power, okay, think about a pyramid. On top is the all-seeing eye. Look at the dollar bill. That's the pyramid I'm talking about. On the bottom are you guys, the dummies, the sheep, and that still think that we have a democracy, but this democracy has been dwindling for a long time. And especially with the Jesuits taking over more and more our government, and not only our government, but also our financial system and our education system. Many of our presidents also were educated by Jesuits. Georgetown University, who is that? The Clintons, right? How about Trump? Oh, he's such a loner, right? Oh no, he doesn't. He is not on their side. They're all like fighting Trump, and he's such. No, people, it's only a facade. Trump is just as much dedicated to the hierarchy of power than the Democrats. What is he? Well, he is Jesuit educated. He went to Jesuit school, and his kids went to Jesuit school. Yeah. And then his kids married Jewish. So he is all mingled. He's got his hand in everything and every religion just in order to get power. That's what really Trump's God is power. He's going to bend down to just whoever will give him power and glory and attention. That's who he is. Is he Freemason? Of course he is Freemason. He wouldn't be where he is today with his business and everything if he wouldn't have had connections with the Freemasons. But he also has connections, we know from his dad, with the Catholic Church, the Bishop of New York. We just had this dinner, L something, Smith or something, dinner that Kamala Harris didn't go to. And I think, Chuck Schumer was there for the Democrats. And that will determine, I believe, who's going to be the next president. So, will it be Trump? Because Kamala Harris knows she's not going to be, so that's why she didn't show up to that dinner. So, yeah, who, again, is the deep state? Well, the deep state are above our political system are all the merchants. The merchants who bow down to what? Babylon the Great. Please watch my videos if you're new. Babylon the Great is papacy. The Jesuits. Those are the merchants, the bankers, pharma. Okay? They are bowing down to Babylon the Great or the Pope. And then the Pope is under the all-seeing eye. And the all-seeing eye is Lucifer. They are bowing down to Lucifer. Do they know it? Of course, I think they know it. The higher ranks of Freemasons know who their master builder is. They're dealing with master builder. Who's the master builder? Well, maybe not one of those lower ones, stoned, but how about the upper ones? You know, the politicians are all upper Masons. Do they know? Yes, of course they do know. And so then, do we have free elections? Do we have still a democracy? Those people who think that, oh, Trump's going to make everything better, they're going to be fooled. They're going to be highly and greatly fooled. I'm going to tell you that right now. It doesn't matter, well, I shouldn't say that much, but it doesn't matter too much who's going to be president. Because the plan of Babylon the Great, the plan of Lucifer to control and dominate the whole world will not stop. It will continue in full swing even after Trump. Now, last time, what did he do? Did he really make a difference with the pandemic? Oh, somebody said, oh no, he just didn't know. He didn't know that it wasn't that serious. He just wanted to save all these people. No, people. Trump knew it. He knew that this pandemic wasn't that bad because he hinted it all the time. He hinted it with the masks. He did. He hinted it with alternative medication for the pandemic, for the COVID, okay? Because he took it. So yes, he knew it. He knew it wasn't that bad. He didn't take the lockdown very serious. And that's why they replaced him with Biden. Because he was just there when Fauci was talking like a clown. Didn't take the things very serious. So that's why I know he knew it. It wasn't serious, but he had to go along with it. He had to. And then, the people behind him knew that he would not be able to be serious about things, so they put Biden in, who is a more radical person. Now the question is, will he be able to change and become a little more dedicated to the affairs of the deep state? I'll tell you right now, if he's would not promise right now to be more dedicated, he would not become president. There'll be no doubt that they can put anybody in there they want. We should actually know that by now, that they can put anybody in there they want. I mean, right now, neck and neck, right? Kamala Harris, and that's what they say. Whether it's true or not, I don't know. But, they're almost neck and neck. Yeah, almost. Why? Because that way they can put anybody in they want. Now, I believe they're going to put Trump in there. And people will say, oh, but that's the best solution. Well, you know what? I would not want somebody who is supporting abortion to the 9th month. No. Okay. But again, is that a strategy to have Trump win? And no, I'm not for immigration, just endless, uncontrolled immigration. No, I'm an immigrant, people. And I had to, buy my citizenship, and I had to, acquire it legally. So no, I wasn't an illegal immigrant. I came to this country legally, so I know what it means to be an immigrant, and I think it's a good thing. But it needs to be legally. People need to be checked out, that they're good citizens, and so on. But am I supporting that? No. No, I don't. But again, I know that both candidates still are controlled by the same deep state. There's people that have no idea, even, alternative people, right? They say they're alternative, and they still don't know that the deep state is really not, it's behind the Democratic Party. In other words, it's really somebody who's behind the Democrats and the Republicans. There is no more democracy. No more. And so, yeah, okay, go voting so Trump will make it. As a Christian, a true believer of Jesus, of course, I cannot vote. Simply because only Jesus is my Lord, only Jesus is my King, only Jesus is my leader. And my kingdom is not from this world anyways. My kingdom is from the same place that Jesus is from, and someday he will establish his kingdom here, and then this world is going to be my kingdom, but not until he has established his kingdom. Before he establishes his kingdom, right now, Satan is in control. I've done so many videos to show that very clearly. Every system that we are having, whether it's Europe, the European Union, which used to be the Holy Roman Empire, which is the beast out of the sea, or the beast out of the earth, also called the false prophet, which is the United States, is under, or is established by Satan, is under Satan's control. This world system is under Satan's control. No doubt, people, no doubt. You don't have to guess. You do not have to guess. So therefore, because everything is under Satan's control, we have no control over it. We can't say, oh yeah, we're going to vote for Republicans, or we vote for Democrats. No. They're all fooling us. We not only have liars and liars and liars in the churches. I mean, we have really false teachers in the churches. I hope I have made that very clearly. We have false teachers that support a government that is evil. And should I say it? And it's not the people that I think are evil, it's the government. And what government in this world is not evil anymore? Well, again, I said, every government is under Satan's control. And the government that I'm talking about that's evil is also under the beast system. They're supported by Europe, and they're supported by the United States. And if they're supported by them, they're absolutely then controlled by Satan. That's the way it is. So yeah, do we have a democracy? No, we don't. Can I vote for any of the candidates? Nope. None whatsoever. And I tell you, we are definitely going towards the wrath of God. Faster than anybody can think. If we are really, if they're saying 50-50 on, Harris, Trump, 50-50 about, then 50% of our people are supporting abortion until the 9th month and all the other nonsense that they're supporting. If that's 50% of the United States that support that, people, we are in big doo-doo. We're in big doo-doo. It's bad enough that people support that, the killing of babies. Why can we not say in the United States that a child or a baby, an unborn baby, let's say 7th month, 6th month, unborn baby is a human being? Why can we not say that in the United States? At least Can we say that? That a child, an unborn child, 6 months and over, is a human being? And I'm just stretching it right now. I'm stretching it. 5-month-old baby is a human being. 4 months maybe, right? Why are Americans afraid to say that? Even the ones that are not supporting abortion. It's not something we should stress. Okay, biological, we need to figure out when is this whatever fetus or whatever it is becoming a baby, a human being. And when we know it's a human being, then then it is protected as a human being. And nobody has the right to kill it. But no, we haven't done that, have we? Why not? And that's why I'm saying, people, we are in a world of hurt. We're in a world of hurt. What we've been doing since the 70s, okay, approving abortions. It's like unbelievable. That's blood on the hands of Americans. It's blood on the hands of Americans. Because if God is pouring out his wrath, he's going to pour his wrath out on the whole United States and people. It's coming. It's coming. What we're going through today, is it already starting the wrath of God? No, we're not doing very well anymore. Economically, we're not doing very well in many areas. And is it because of what we're doing? We're not even protecting the innocent human beings. The children, for me, they're children. They're unborn children. Nevertheless, they are children. I know I did not want to focus my video on abortion, but it needs to be said. And yes, I understand I would never, ever vote for that side. Never. But then again, is the other side any better? Because the other side is just as much controlled by these people that approve the abortion. Yes, people. For years we have allowed it. And no president changed it. Now, Trump says, oh, he did it. I don't know. Maybe he did. Maybe he put the right judges in, Supreme Court judges in, that then finally overturned it. It's all possible. But nevertheless, both candidates are controlled by the deep state. Both of them. And I know many people think it's their duty, Christian duty, to vote. I'll tell you, it doesn't matter. It will not matter. It will not matter. Sometimes I think, oh man, let's go. Yeah, but then what? We're going to vote for Trump and he's going to do the same thing. Maybe in a softer style. Okay, maybe he has a softer way of leading us to the same whatever, poison, right? He's just going to do it gentle. I don't know. But people, we need to be continuing to look for Jesus. Wait for Jesus. He is our King. He is our ruler. And we want the kingdom under him, under whose rulership. And we have to pray that finally this day will come when he takes over. I know we're going to have to wait another year before the rapture happens. But I know we can see how things are being prepared. Man, we have one catastrophic event after another. We just had now floods in New Mexico, in Roswell. Roswell is dry, and they had floods, flash floods. It's like one country after another, place after another, we have flash floods. Is that normal? One after another? And then people are screaming, oh, these are weather wars. Well, is that maybe something that they're covering up? They're using this weather war so we do not look for the real cause. What's the real cause? Is it maybe that the wrath of God is coming? Okay, precursor to the wrath of God? To these catastrophic events that are coming? The pole shift, which I have talked about and talked about and talked about? Yeah, this election is not the only thing that's going to happen, and afterwards we're going to be all happy. Hopefully. People say, well, if Trump gets voted in, probably will not matter. They will continue to push this digital currency and this central bank digital currency, and they will continue to control everything, whether Trump is there or not. They will continue to work on the Third World War. Trump says, oh, I'm going to stop the war in Ukraine. You know what, people? I just saw also a documentary, and again in German, about this Ukraine and what they have done in Ukraine, systematically de-Russianize the Ukraine. Systematically, can you say that? De-Russianize it? I think that would be a good word, even if I made it up. In other words, erase everything they can that showed any Russian history in that country. Like they forced people to stop talking Russia. Okay? Made them speak only Ukraine. That's one of those things. They changed certain names, okay, so they don't sound Russian. People, why am I saying that? Well, because I think, will Trump change anything in the Ukraine? Does he maybe make a peace treaty, but hey, this peace treaty will not be kept? He may make a peace treaty, with Russia and Ukraine, and then the next minute, somebody starts something, and I think it will be the Ukraine, because they can't let it go. And then they blame it on Russia, and they will have, again, a worse war than before. But I'm not going to go there. But these things are coming, and yeah, it doesn't matter who's going to be president. I don't think Kamala Harris can handle the things that are coming, so I'm not sure if she's going to make it. They say, oh, it's just neck and neck, but I don't think so. Cannot imagine people want her. I mean, at least educated people. I'm sure there's a lot of pretty low-end people that don't care. Should I say that, low-end people? Anyways, let the Holy Spirit guide you. We're going into some strange times, and buckle up. It's going to be a bumpy ride.